We were really lucky that when we were able to go back out, when lockdown finished, we had people that were keen to get straight back into it, pretend like nothing had happened, didn't give a crap, just wanted to be outside. And then we got busy, really busy, because people realized they saw the effects on their children. They saw the effects on
Yes.
their mental health, their social, emotional health, that kids were anxious and depressed. So were the parents, but they were also big jiggity, like they had beings. And I think they realized not only did they need to move, but they were missing that connection with nature. And I think so many people realized movement wasn't enough. Movement's great, love movement in any shape or form, but we need that connection to nature too. We need sunshine and fresh air. Like if you're just going to the gym 5 days a week, that's great. You're still missing something.
Yeah. It's
It's
a
it's not
simulation rather than the real thing, isn't it?
exactly, and it's better than nothing. Like, please do that over not moving, but you still need
Yes.
that fresh air. You need to ground your bare feet. You need to get the vitamin D on your skin. Like, so many of us are vitamin D deficient. But
Yeah.
when the children came back, I couldn't believe how quickly, they started fearing things. "Can I hug and touch this tree, or will I catch COVID?"
Yes.
So quickly, I don't wanna use the word programming, but the messaging that they got was to be fearful, even in nature,
Yep.
of these germs. And so we had to go about re-messaging and saying, nature is fantastic. We'll talk about microbiome, and we're talking about vitamin D and building up your immune system with fresh air. And then probably over the next 6 months, we had people arriving from overseas, and some of them had babies in COVID during extended lockdown. And they were crying. They'd come to our programs and say, "Oh, this is the first time I've seen my child interact with other children outdoors. It's the first time they've played in mud. It's the first time they've put their feet in a creek." And I just thought, wow, that's devastating.
That's
And
devastating, isn't it?
devastating. But then my other level of thought was, how many of other these babies haven't found us or programs like us, still haven't
Yeah.
touched mud, been outside, found their social group yet? So that was a real eye opener for me too. So I do think there will be ongoing ramifications, and you speak to any educators, I don't know about yourself, but there is high levels of anxiety. All the teachers I speak to said children cannot concentrate. They are on
Yes.
devices more, which isn't just a COVID problem. It did exacerbate it
It just
greatly
threw
for
a
a
bit of
period.
fuel on the fire there.
Absolutely. They're having like there's trouble regulating. They're having trouble paying attention. They're having trouble sitting still for long periods of time. I don't want to tar a whole generation with a brush. And at the same time, I want to bring awareness that, there are issues here that we need to address, and I don't think we have.